Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is January 21st, 2025. Here is another daily analysis starting with S&P 500 daily chart. So we just got confirmation for a breakout nicely today. And if you remember yesterday, we just mentioned about this pullback to this broken trend line. And today we just got a nice confirmation candle here. Future market is open. It can be volatile actually, just because we are getting to double top here, double top formation. But all in all, we are above 6,000. We are above this trend line. We got back test here nicely. We are heading to potentially new all-time high, and this new all-time high can be around 62 to 6,300 for a minimum target. If a market keeps grinding to the higher with a bullish momentum, potentially we may see 6,400, which is going to be a substantial peak. But right now, I would say 6,200 is going to be a feasible scenario for the market. A weekly candle as well is going to be closed if we are just moving forward like this. Nasdaq, we just did the same confirmation for Nasdaq. We're just getting back to the upside. Nicely bullish. We captured SMA 2050 at the same time today, back tested this area, and also we are challenging this January 6th top here for the market. So if we get above this, I would say Nasdaq can have a back test heading to 23,000 down the road for the next few weeks, potentially next few months. Moving on to Dow Jones. Dow Jones formed the same pattern here. We just got into this important resistance area. So what's going to be the best procedure here? I would say the patience is going to be the key, because we are heading to this area for the next few days, potentially by, let's say, tomorrow and Thursday. Then if we see some kind of like a reaction to this level, you shouldn't be surprised. We may see some kind of like a pullback to this broken pivot, and then getting back to the upside. That would be pretty bullish. So we need to just to see how market is going to react to this level, to this 44,600 to 44,000 to 44,528. So that's the area that I'm looking at for a short-term resistance for Dow Jones. All in all, I should say, financials, energy, and also heavy value names are leading the Dow, and right now they are in a good shape. They are not in a bad shape at all. Gold had a breakout nicely above 27.17, so forming a bullish pattern to the upside, and we are pretty close to double top and potentially after that new all-time high. So as I said, this is very, very important level 27.17. Any pullback would be kind of like a good buying opportunity, and then getting back to the upside, I would say 3,200. That's my target for 2025, and we will see how it goes with gold. I would say gold is just getting ready for a nice bullish momentum for the next few months, potentially to new all-time high. Moving on to silver, which participate today's rally as well. So silver is just getting back to the upside. We don't get a confirmation for a strong bullish momentum, but let me just bring this one down. Just want to make it very minimal trend line here, just a faded one. And I just want to show you something else. So here is the smallest trend line that we have, and we just got above this today. We had a nice breakout nicely, and this is usually a bullish momentum, folks. So when we just got above different patterns in this pattern formation, so this is kind of like a very bullish setup for silver, and I would say silver can sparking higher, even better than gold, if it's not the same. So a 34 to 36, that's going to be the next target, and I would say 42 to $45. That's my level for silver potentially this year. So silver will have another substantial move, another potentially 50% to the upside. So for the gold, we are mentioning about, like, let's say another potential 20%, but silver can outperform gold by 50% this year to if it gets to $45 per ounce. That's going to be a 50% a nice move for silver. So I'm kind of like in that camp that we will have a better silver compared to gold this year. Moving on to crude. Crude just completing its correction. I believe that this is a very nice setup for crude. We are getting close to this important level around 75. So just $1.50 below, that's going to be huge support for crude, which is going to be middle of this wide range bar. Moving averages are coming along here. The formation of the moving averages are very bullish. And I would say this trend line is broken nicely. We just got a back test. And we may see a slightly deeper corrective move before the next rally to $92. $85 is going to be the next, and 92, and then 97 would be a fantastic scenario for crude. So I would say yes, that's going to be happening, but not a short term. But I would say over the next 6 months we will see a bullish crude coming to the market. Moving on to individual names, starting with Bitcoin, had a great move today to the upside. Seems like the back test is being completed to this broken trend line. We just got to this middle of this shadow, and potentially 110K is coming down the road. And even if we get higher, I wouldn't be surprised. Some people are saying 130,000. So we will see. We will see how it goes, but I would say we are in a bullish momentum for sure. The better scenario seems like it's going to be the gold and silver. It's going to be this one, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So if you call Bitcoin as a gold, Ethereum is going to be a silver in crypto market, right? So we are seeing Ethereum is underperforming, but I would say the better price action is coming when it gets above this trend line and also about this 3,500. So if we get above this 3,500, we may see a nice bullish rally all the way up to 46 to 4,700, which is going to be a huge gain for Ethereum, better than Bitcoin, the percentage wise. And we are forming a very bullish. I'm just looking for specific ETF for just Ethereum, not Bitcoin, Ethereum, because IBIT is for Bitcoin, but Ethereum, I'm not sure I'm just looking for to find if there is any ETF that we can trade it properly, because I believe Ethereum is forming better than Bitcoin right now and has like a better risk to reward. Moving on to the bond yield, just gap down and getting back up, still holding up itself above a 420. So this is a very strong level. If it consolidates here, then breaks through to the downside, I would say this is going to be the level. Bond yield can go down somewhere around to 4%, 390%. So that's the level that we are looking for a bond yield. Treasury just to get up today nicely, jump up, a good gain today, 0.89% and 78 cents to the upside. We just close our secured cash CSP cash secured position put option for our subscribers, nicely gained, and we just closed that one. We just got into a new trade for our subscribers for a put option, selling put option, because I believe that a lots of good sentiment is coming to the market, and lots of good value names are forming a proper setup for that position. VIX just a 4% down. I believe VIX can go lower to this 12 area, so we're still 15. I believe a $3 more downside is coming. Dixie just going all the way down. Look at the shadow here. This means the rejection is here, and that tells me weaker dollar is coming potentially all the way down to here. Finally, this trend breaks through to the downside. So this is kind of like the first bullet for bond yield, because bond yield is kind of like a following with the Dixie, and that's going to be the strength of the dollar. Magma indicator just to get back up today. Not a bad session overall. It was pretty mixed session. Apple just a gap down, going all the way down to 220, and then getting back up to 222. So 222 just because of the sales got actually plunged 18% in China. So that's why Apple hammered. But I believe that with earning is coming next few weeks, we'll see spike up for Apple, potentially new all-time high. So we'll see that. But if that happens, that would be a great scenario for us because we are just getting into Apple nicely. Amazon just getting back to the bullish momentum. It didn't give us a proper correction to here, just breaking through nicely. This bull flag is now forming a proper setup for new all-time high. Meta just consolidating here. We are still above a 595, and right now Meta is just forming a bullish setup for potentially new all-time high as well. Microsoft at 53 cents down today, still lagging here, but getting back above a 420, which is an important level, and Microsoft above 400 still struggling. Since August, I would say Microsoft is just struggling. Moving on to Google. Google hit new all-time high, nominal new all-time high, rejection from the top, 200. Let me see what's the price today. The high was $202, first time in the history, and that would be marvelous for all the stockholders, including me. So if you're happy about this, and I believe still the top is not there yet. Netflix, a fantastic move after earnings. So stock just got into 960, 970 after hours. Great earning, and the subscribers actually number was huge. And today we just had a volatile session, but after hours, Netflix just going all the way up. Even Tesla finished its back test to this here, and probably it's getting back to 500. That's going to be a potential scenario. Semiconductor index, I would say SMH. Folks, I just did a calculation today. I don't know if I need to tell you the calculation, but I believe that 316 to 320 is coming down the road for SMH, potentially for the new months. So let's have this box here, and we will get back to this if it hits here. So mark it on your chart, 316 to 320 for SMH is coming. This is a very bullish pattern here. So this is a bull flag, and we should see a breakout. Breakout is going to be exponential rally all the way up to 616. So 316. I don't know why I'm saying 616. No, 316. And that would be a fantastic rally. I would say lots of names are coming to rally in semiconductors, and that can bring up Nasdaq substantially as well. SOX, the same scenario here, just forming a very nice consolidation. It's about to get into a new rally. Taiwan Semiconductor, $7.20 up. Great move for Taiwan, and this is the area that I'm looking at least for short term. AMD just find a bottom here, I believe. So we are going to see a breakout. If AMD goes above this breakout a trend line here, that would be a fantastic rally. And that probably is going to be a market leader in semis. So keep an eye on this name. I know it's been hated for a while, but I would say this is a nice bottoming formation for AMD. NVIDIA, just getting back to the upside. We got NVIDIA here, and even after this sharp sell-off, we got back again, and we just sold our position today, but I believe still the rally is continuing. Texas Instrument, $2.81 up. Nice move to the upside. Lam Research tackle again, $82. So seems like this area is getting weaker and weaker because tackle after tackle, it can break it through to the upside. And if it gets above this, I would say the next target is going to be $92 to $100. So this is the area that I'm looking at. Here is the 100, 101, 102. So I would say this is going to be the next level for Lam Research. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to financials, XLF, great rally after Donald Trump just took over the office. as well. Deregulation is coming for lots of financials that are going to be beneficiary as well. KBE, the same pattern here. KRE, the same pattern going higher, 78 cents. JP Morgan, new all-time high today. Fantastic move. Goldman Sachs as well, new all-time high. So that's why Dow is forming very nicely to the upside. And I would say still Dow can go higher just because financials are doing great. Bank of America, 13 cents up. Wells Fargo, 77 cents up. Double top here. But I would say still it can go higher. GDX, 86 cents up. Folks, I would say GDX can go a lot higher. So I just did my calculation today. I'm not going to reveal the number because previously I did, and some people were impatient and say, you told us it's going to hit that area. Why it didn't get that area? I have lots of call options or lots of positions, but I have a very, very interesting level for GDX, which is going to be one of the best performer in 2025. GDXJ 2% today, great rally. AEM $3.57 to the upside, great move to the upside, and it's kind of like one of the leader in the minor area. New month we got here, we accumulate position here. Right now $42, I believe. It can go higher, a lot higher. I just put a post on my Telegram and also Instagram as well. So this one potentially can get doubled this year. Franco Nevada, $4.88 up. Great move, great jump, great bullish consolidation. And we just got into this area, which is a very potential scenario for sellers to control. But this is great. Gold barrick still lagging, but I would say if this one is getting back to the upside, it can just going all the way up above $22, which is gonna be 30%. Moving on to the XLE, so it just got into this white range bar, very nice V-shaped recovery. It can go higher to potential new all-time high, but right now it is in a corrective move. It is overstretched, overbought, so let's wait for just a digestive move to just digest this rally, and then we can get back to the upside. Moving on to XOP, oil and gas exploration ETF. This is getting to this trend line as well. So let it consolidate because the breakout is going to be very sharp rally. OIH, the same pattern here. Exxon just got into the momentum, and I will see Exxon new all-time high this year. So still I'm waiting for that one. Chevron just got into this trend line here, very important trend line, and huge sell today, 2%. I would say this is just a correction, and any corrective move with this name could be a great buying opportunity. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.